Welcome yogis, I'm Blanche Johanna for those of you who I haven't met before. Today I'm going to be taking you through a very gentle flow that is an excellent routine to be doing as we're winding down for bed, or perhaps any time during the day when you might be feeling quite heightened or anxious and just need to be settling down both mentally and physically. So in regards to props, it would be wonderful if you have a block or something around the house that you can utilize that's about this shape. So just pop that at the top of your mat. So I'd just like you to come into a seated position, crossing the legs. If you would like to place a block to raise up the hips, please do so if that's more comfortable for you. And when you're ready and settled into whatever posture is right for your body today, just closing down the eyes and bringing those palms to rest on the knees. You may like to have your palms facing up towards the ceiling, or you may even like to take a mudra with your fingers. But just settling in here and focusing on your breathing, on your inhales through the nose and your exhales through the nose. And just taking a moment to arrive on your mat, to be present. And also taking a moment to thank yourself for dedicating this time for yourself and for your body, your mind, and your soul. And the mantra that I would like us to focus on today is I am enough. I am enough. And just repeating that to yourself, either out loud or in your mind. And a couple more breaths here. I am enough. And just gently fluttering open the eyes. Going to come into some gentle shoulder rolls here. So just rolling those shoulders up and back. And then changing direction and rolling the shoulders up and forward. And then just dropping that right ear over to the right shoulder. And then just coming into some half neck circles here. So circling that neck down and forward and finding your left ear down onto the left shoulder. And then rolling that neck down and forward and coming over to the right. And just moving between each side. You may like to close down your eyes and just listen for the verbal cues here. And just moving with your breath, your inhales and exhales. And when you've finished up your last round, just bringing your head back into the center And as you inhale, rise those palms up. And then exhale, bringing those hands down towards the heart center. Inhale as you rise up. And exhale, bringing those palms down towards the heart center. And final one, inhale as you rise up. And then exhale as you bring those palms down towards the heart center. And then just walking those fingertips forward now. We're going to come into a cross-legged forward fold. You may like to remove the block under your hips if you place one there. And then just dropping down the head. And just breathing here. I am enough. Final breath here. And just walking those hands back up. And just bringing yourself round onto all fours now. Having those fingers nice and spread, palms firmly down on the mat, shoulders over the wrists. And we're going to take some cat-cows now. So inhaling as you look up, arching the spine, and exhale as you bring that chin in towards the chest. And then inhale as you look up, and then exhale, chin to chest. So just moving between these two postures with your own breath. And again, closing down the eyes if that feels good for you, and just feeling into the movement of the body. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, chin towards the chest. And last one, inhale, and exhale. And then finding stillness. And just tucking under those toes and coming back into a downward facing dog here. We're not going to spend too long here as this can be quite energizing for the body. So just making really gentle movements, coming up onto the left toes and then the right, and just stretching out each leg here. Ensuring you are inhaling and exhaling through the nose with each movement. And finding stillness here. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and then breathing out through the mouth. One more time. And then walking those feet halfway up the mat, placing them at hips distance, and then just taking opposite elbows here and coming into ragdoll. You may even like to sway from side to side here if that feels good for you, or simply find stillness in this forward fold. And dropping those palms down towards the mat, bringing those feet out wide as the mat, toes slightly splayed out. And then coming down into a yogic squat here. Now, if you're really struggling here and you're up on the toes, please just grab your block and place that under your hips here on whichever height is suitable for you. And when you have found your variation, bringing those palms towards the heart center and pushing those knees out with the elbows. Thumbs at the heart center, closing down the eyes and just breathing here. And then placing that right palm out on the mat there and raising that left arm up towards the ceiling. And bringing those palms back towards the heart center and coming onto the other side now, so left palm down on the ground and raising that right arm up as you inhale. And then bringing those palms down to meet at heart center and taking a breath here. And then sitting back onto the mat and bringing those legs out long in front of you. We're going to come into a forward fold now. Normally we're very focused on keeping the spine really straight as we come forward, but in this variation, I don't want you to worry too much about that. I just want you to flop forward, curving the spine if you need to, and just finding stillness here, coming into a gentle forward fold, and just breathing here. I want these postures to be very calming for your body. I don't want you to be straining, so just coming forward to as far as is comfortable for you, maybe dropping down the head. And then walking those hands back up and bringing those knees in towards the chest and just wrapping your arms around your legs and giving yourself a beautiful hug here, squeezing everything in, bringing that chin down towards the chest, forehead down. I am enough. And when you're ready, bringing your legs out long, you may need to shift down the mat slightly, making your way down onto your back, coming into Shavasana, legs out as wide as the mat, feet flopped out to the side, arms out long beside you, palms turned up towards the ceiling, and closing down the eyes here. You may like to stay here if you have the time, and if that's what your body is asking for, please do. But for everyone else, just making your way over onto your favorite side, and when you're ready, pushing yourself up to find a cross-legged position, keeping the eyes closed if you can. And bringing those palms together and bringing your thumbs to your third eye for kind and loving thoughts. Bringing your thumbs to your lips for truth in all you say. And bringing your thumbs to your heart center for loving unconditionally. And then finally saying to yourself, our mantra for today, I am enough. And bowing forward together, we say Namaste. Thank you, yogis. I'll see you on the mat again real soon.